Good morning, I'm Jenna. This is Jenna from Merida, Certified Divorce Financial Analyst. And we want to talk about marriage and assets today, okay? There's a lot of volatility happening in the market right now. No one is immune to it, okay? It's in our face. Anytime you go on social media, open up the news, it's there. So I want to talk to Jennifer today, okay? So you've seen a lot of different states of when people are dividing assets, when people are emotionally going through that divorce section, okay? Talk to us a little bit about that. You know, as someone who's currently married, how can we keep a happy marriage throughout this time, right? Because a lot of the times, you know, you're seeing assets follow the stock market.
Correct.
And how do you stay positive, or what is good advice to having a positive marriage or keeping good communication during this time?
Yeah, financial issues are one of the key areas that cause a divorce. So it's really important, although I work with people going through divorce as a certified divorce financial analyst, that's not always the ideal situation, but the breakdown has already happened. So we really wanted to take this time with the financial crisis going on to come to you and talk about how do you avoid maybe common mistakes that there would be a breakdown in marriage due to a financial crisis. Because it is a hard time, and we really have to admit that. So a couple of things to answer your question is, you know, first off, I know this seems really common sense, but it's communicate. Have open communication. I have seen so many times where one side, the husband or the wife, it really doesn't matter, is the one that does the budgeting, understands the finances, and the other person either doesn't want to know or it just doesn't come up. And this is really a good time to open up that conversation and have that discussion.
Definitely.
So you want to know where your assets are at and how much you have. Like really come down and sit down and say, okay, what do we have in our bank accounts? What do we have in our investment accounts?
So essentially putting together a budget.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. How much are we spending? You know, what has happened to our 401k and our investment accounts? Like look at it at some point and talk about it. And it is important to have a budget, because what I think the main thing I want to say here is goals. Like you really want to know what your goals are, because they don't have to be the same to have a happy marriage. It just has to be communicated.
That's fair, yeah. And a short-term goal, right?
Correct.
So what's happening right now and having that short-term vision, and then understanding the long-term vision as well.
Correct. And things will happen. There's always going to be ups and downs no matter what. And it could be just individually between you two, or it can be something that's going on like right now.
Okay.
So the more you plan and talk about it, the better you get through the situation. So, and there's different things of goals like retirement. Like when do you want to retire? How much do you need for retirement? How long do you want to work till? Do you want to do your same job when you're 60? That's a good conversation to have. And then also college. That leads, some people have two different beliefs on college. Are we paying for college? Are they having some skin in the game as a kid? Or are they paying for it all on their own? And when it comes to 18 and then you talk about it, it really comes to be a heated discussion at that point if you guys are not agreeing.
Okay, that's good insight. So as you know, marriages are currently occurring right now. There's a financial stress that's happening throughout the world, right? No one's immune to it. So I guess I want to recap some of these points. So communication obviously is good. Putting together a budget, even if you previously had a budget, reevaluate that current budget and make a short-term and a long-term version of it.
Correct. I mean, there may be things in there that you just forgot about, like subscriptions that could save $10 here or there.
Right.
Or you're saying, you know what, maybe we don't need this cable package, or we should look somewhere else, or talk about vacations. Maybe there's a different vacation you want to take to save a little bit of money during these times.
Right. So what are that's good. So we're financial planners, right? And we're a financial planning firm. And a really good question, a lot of people don't know what questions to ask right now, right? I mean, people are coming to you, they're saying, I'm scared, and we can appreciate that, right?
Of course.
I can appreciate that feeling. But as we have a plan, we have to have options too.
Correct.
And as your current situation changes, the question you should be asking are, what are my options right now? And whether that involves retirement, college, budgeting, or investments, there's always another option out there.
Yes.
That you can go for. And of course, ask your financial advisor. Ask a financial professional during this time.
Yep.
That is Jennifer's job, is to be in the loop of what's going on right now. And I think that's really, really important.
It is. And I work with people going through divorce in some cases. That's one of my certifications. But that, like I said, that's not the ideal situation. I want to help people have a stronger marriage. I'm married. I want to make sure that I'm communicating. I might not like what my husband has to say all the time with my budget, but it's a communication and it's a respect, and that helps build a stronger marriage, and then your family is stronger, and then it just helps the whole unit. So it really is important, and it's a good conversation to have.
Okay, awesome. I would encourage you guys, reach out to Jennifer if you have questions about budgeting, if you have questions about other options or alternatives that are out there, right? For this current situation. Jennifer can help you even through this time that you have of, your marriage, of staying strong and making sure that you guys do have your goals, whether they're apart or separate, aligned together for that. So thank you, Jennifer. I encourage you guys to reach out. She'll be able to help you, send you some worksheets as well, just to make sure you guys are on the same page.
Perfect.
Thank you.